Hi, this is the Laptronix 250 watt 6-inch bench grinder, and I have just got it out of the box. So, what do I think about it? First of all, the box is atrocious. There's holes in it, and obviously this hole here conforms to a problem with the grinder. So that hole lines up with the bench grinder, and I don't know if we can see that. Let's see. It is bent. The mounting bracket here, it is bent. Yeah. The other side is not bent, it is straight. This side is all over the shop, so it's took a whack. So first impressions were, oh my good night, it's been dropped. Then I turned it upside down. So it has like a cover plate, 2 screws on either side, which the fit on it is rubbish. And the rubber feet, which are just pushed into that plastic, are, well, I suppose they'll dampen vibration, but they're a bit not very good. The unit, it doesn't sit too badly. Obviously I'm going to clamp it down. Then I span it. I don't think you're getting that. Let me just get some more light in. So we've got a bit more light on the subject. I'll just bring it round so it's a bit more square on for you to see. And we'll spin it up. And that is not good. The other side. Not good. Now, from experience, I've got a Clark grinder, and it has similar problems, probably a similar machine. The reason I got this this unit is on eBay it's £23 delivered, and it's 250 watts. The 250 watts matter, that's about 1/3 of the horsepower, so it's better than the 150 watt grinders, and well, it's quite small. But from those 2 little items there, I was quite disappointed. Now, then it comes with some brackets. I'm quite unsure what this bracket's for. 2 of those, don't know. 2 more brackets. These are for the plastic shields, which, well, there's the 2 plastic shields. Do you think they're going on? Doubt it. And then some fixings. So I'm guessing these 2 are the tool rests. I'm guessing that's got to go there. It's got a nice angle on it already, hasn't it? I think it's already set for some kind of grinding angle. Maybe that's that for that side. Yeah, it's already got a inbuilt grinding angle, and then it's got a offset something or other on the wheel. Anyway, all that's crap, but I knew that was going to be crap. I didn't think it was going to be that crap, but I knew it was going to be that crap. So, what I plan to do is make some of these tool rests, but a little bit more beefy than that. So I was quite disappointed when the tool rest holder section was deformed. But I suppose I can tackle that as well by welding some decent metal onto these back plates, but I don't know. So now I'm going to run it up. Let's have a look at it running up. I have installed some power. Let's see if the thing works. Yeah, it does, and surprisingly, although those wheels are way out of balance, somehow it doesn't vibrate that much. I don't believe it. Yeah, you can see the vibration because the camera's resting on the... Yeah, there's a bit of vibration there, isn't there? I think the rubber feet are that soppy that it just doesn't seem that vibratory, but that's pretty bad. So what am I going to do about it? Let's have a look. First things first, I've unplugged the device and I've got some spanners. Is it 7? No, not 7. Is it 8? Yes it is. Right, let's have a look inside. Especially as these bits don't tend to fit great. There we go, it just springs to pieces. How's that? So the normal problem with these is it's not, as you can see, it's all over the shop, yeah? It is all over the shop. You think to yourself, how can you machine something so bad? So let me just take this off. And what you've got to remember is the wheel's going down like this. So the motor's trying to force that way. And if you had a right hand thread on that side, it would come loose. So this side usually has a left hand thread, and it has got a left hand thread. So all I've done now is I've just loosened off the nut at the front. Let's see how she runs now. I think you'll find she runs absolutely perfect. Just angle that towards the camera. Is that better? There we go. Right, so... Oh, good grief, it ain't on properly now. There we go. No. Oh, I've knackered the experiment now. I promise you, when I just undid that, it was perfect. You see that? That's running way better. Yeah, way better. Now, unfortunately, what it usually is usually these nuts. They don't tap them straight. And as they pull down on these washers, and the cardboard's come off onto the washer. But usually these washers are fine. They look a little bit rubbish, but usually they're fine. There we go, I'm saying that. That looks to be off centre. But hey ho, and damage on this wheel. Let's have a look. Can we see that wheel? It's got some gouging in it here and here, or some porosity. Have a listen to it. It's a bit dull, isn't it? Can you see that yet? Yeah, not the best of wheels in the world. Bit of porosity, slightly crap. That one is the silicon carbide wheel, I believe. Looking at it, it's green. Well, I'm going to get an indicator now and see what the run out is on the shaft here. So let me just get an indicator on it. I've got an indicator on it. That's off the shaft. Bring it onto the shaft. Bring it down to 0 maybe. And let's spin it. It's got less than a thou run out, so about 6/10, 7/10 have run out on the shaft. Okay. Now I've got it resting against the front face of that land. I know it's very small, so we've got on that. The little tick on it is less than half a thou on that front face. There's a little burr on it by the looks of it. I'm going the wrong way for the test indicator to test it properly, really. So yeah, there's less than half of a thou on that, and there is a little bump on it. There's a bit of a burr on it, but there's less than half a thou on that face, so it's definitely not that which is giving it about 40 thou of run out at the periphery. No way, Jose. Now unfortunately I don't have a left hand nut, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this nut all the way on. I think, let's see what I can do. Yeah, let's screw this nut all the way on. It doesn't go all the way onto the land. That's extremely useful. I'm going to test the run out on that now, somehow. Don't know how. Let's have a look. I'm going to bring you back in a second. Well, I've got a test indicator in there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this. Might be able to. So I'm on the nut, like that. And 3 thou run out on the run. So 3 thou, that diameter could definitely equate to a lot of run out. Definitely. Not saying it is. Try the other side. This has got writing on, so there we go. So we've got on this side. Oh, that's terrible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 thou run out on that side. So clearly that side of the nut does not want to be on the wheel. So what I'm thinking is, if I screw the nut on this way now, maybe we'll get somewhere. Try not to forget which way it goes on. So put that on there. Just keep the cardboard bits on. Wheel back on. Put this side on. Put this side on. Let's see if that's any better. No, it is not. So I'm going to have to play around with that to get that right. I might have to make new washers for it. It's usually the nut that's the problem though, so I'm just going to play around a little bit. Yeah. So I did some more investigation and this is what I found. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well. So if it's turning out as good as what I hope it is, you should see the inner washer is bent and the outer washer looks to be straight. That's what it looks like to me. That is what it looks like to me. I don't know if we can see it there now. Let's see. Just about there. Well, I can see that sticks out like a sore thumb, that does to me. But I don't know whether it turns out on the camera or not. Let's see what we've got here then. 10, 15, 17 thousandths. Can we see that? 17 thousandths are running on that one. On the same setup, on the other washer, 3.5, 4 thou. Can you see that? Yeah, it might be a bit glary. So we've got a bent washer. So before making anything, because I was going to make a new nut, but clearly the nut looks okay. It's just a bent washer this time. Yes. So I need to make a new washer. So as we can see, I have taken the other side to pieces as well. I'll put this side back on again, and that's what I've got. You can see that. And to get that improvement, which is a vast improvement, it's not perfect, what I've done is made an arbor, held these in the lathe on an arbor onto the back, faced off this side here and turned down the outside. Then I put the inside jaws in, put these up against the inside jaws and faced the back off. You can see that the back end's faced off a little bit and the front end's faced off a little bit. Right, so now what is required is to put this side back on again and see what this side looks like. I must admit, this side washers go on a little bit easier. So a paper backing pad, the wheel. I think this wheel's been ground incorrectly. I think. You never can quite be sure with this cheap stuff what actually went on. Put this side back on. And that side's pretty good now. Although I'm looking inside and that washer which I've turned, oh, that's the paper. I can still see the wheel, the washer inside on this side here, undulating. We'll get it as good as possible. I'm not going to go overboard with it, it's only a bench grinder. But then I've taken a coarse stone and stoned off any burrs off of that edge. I think that's aluminium oxide 36 grit, A36, unsure. Anyhow, it's back on again, we're stoned off that edge surface now. And that one is running absolutely true now. So, as I can pull that one into the camera side a bit there, a bit more light on the subject. So that one's perfect now. Quite happy with that. I've done all the same to this side, but this side's still got run out. The problem is I can't see the washer on this side as it's spinning. Yeah, I think there's still some contact errors between the washer and the input shaft, the output shaft, sorry. So I'm going to concentrate on this side a bit more and try and get some more run out of that. So I've restoned the shaft on this side again and turn the washers around the opposite way. And I've got it to that, which is better, again, even more so. Let's see what it goes like. So, let's give it the beans, put my glasses on just in case. Whoa, you! Yeah, angle grinding, what's called it. As you can see, it's not perfect, otherwise the mag mount is the camera vibrating now? Because the camera was vibrating before. You had just a slight little hum in the camera now. It's better. Oh, making some of those. And as for these, I don't think they're going on. I don't think they're going to do much. But there you go. And then balancing it to stop it from vibrating. I think to stop the vibrations, mainly what I'm going to have to do is put sleeves in these outer washers. So make some 1/2 inch sleeves which slip inside these washers, or just remake those outer washers completely so they fit over the threads only. I don't know yet, I decided that'll take more vibration out because the washers are undulating up and down. The review of the Laptronix bench grinder. It's cheap, it vibrates a lot, but it works and it's got plenty of power. So if you can put it with the vibrations, it's a good enough little grinder. Yeah, nice. So just one more modification. While I'm at it, I thought I'd do this. So what we've got is these washers. They're quite tight on the shaft, so when you get them onto the shaft here, they're not bad, okay? But when you get down to the thread section, they're all over the shop. So I just made that little collar, and that goes into the washer, like that. It's not a tight fit, it's just a good fit. Then you put all your gubbins on, put your washer on, which is now centralised by the little bushing. Put the nut on, the bushing gets pushed out of the washer a little bit. I could Loctite it into it, but I want to be able to interchange it between washers, you know, just in case. And yeah, I haven't made much of a impression on that side. Not to worry. Still working on this, so this is work in progress. It's all over the shop, isn't it? Okay, as you can see, I've put all the safety equipment back on again for the Laptronix bench grinder, 250 watts. And you can also see 3 washers in front of it. These are the clamping pads that go either side of a wheel and clamp it on. Unfortunately, all of them were above 500 thousandths. These are 1/2 inch diameter shafts on these. 506, 507, 508, nice little pattern there. That one in there is 508 as well. But that makes no difference. I made little shims for them. I made loads of bits and bobs to try and get things straight, and it wasn't happening with those. So I made 2 new washers and put them on the inside. And I'm still having a problem with the right hand side one over there. So then I made an outside wash for that one as well. And I've got it to this kind of straightness. Not quite seeing that. So you can see that one there. You can see the washer on the inside on that one. And you can see the washer on the inside of that one. And they're still not perfect. This one is the worst. That one's almost perfect. I don't know why this one's so bad on this side, because I did have that one really good. I might have to make another washer for that side as well. But the camera's in the same place, and bear in mind you had this all shakiness before, and now I can feel a little hum through the camera mount, but it's not bad. So since it's out, and this is how most bodges, I mean, people would use it, I am going to sharpen a tool bit on it. Let me get set up for that. I'm just going to put the relief angle into this base, actually on that one there, I reckon. How close is that? It's pretty close, but I'm going to put the relief angle in on this step here, and I'll bring it back. Right, let's see if I can get in there without busting things up. It should work. That should work. I'll give that a try on the lathe, but that looks pretty much ideal. Top needs a bit of a facing operation on it, but well, not today until I get it set up properly. But yeah, there we go, just simple as. Lovely, little 45-degree chamfer tool. Re-honed, well, retouched up, just need to hone it now. There we go, the Laptronix can grind things. washers, yeah, that has made it a lot better. Now there's some vibration coming in now, you can see that through the camera. I've just left the camera on so you can see it's not perfect yet. The wheels need truing up. The left hand one, as you look at it, it's gone out of true again. The right one, as you look at it, looks pretty good, hence I was grinding on that one. Just a little bit. And hopefully my 45-degree chamfer tool is a 45-degree chamfer tool again. I'll check that myself, that's nothing for this informational thing about this Laptronix. Okay, job done. That is now usable. Yeah, you can see the vibration because the camera's resting on the, yeah, there's a bit of vibration there, isn't there? I think the rubber feet are that soppy that it just doesn't seem that vibratory, but that's pretty bad. There we go, the Laptronix can grind things. And my new washers, yeah, that has made it a lot better. Now there's some vibration coming in now, you can see that through the camera. I've just left the camera on so you can see it's not perfect yet.